Hi friends, my name is Mayra Galvez and I'm here with Terrel Miller. We are home advocates, part of the California Real Estate Consultants Group. And today we're going to kind of give you a general overview if you are thinking about buying or selling and kind of unsure as to when is the right time for you to sell. And even if you are not sure that you want to sell at the moment, but kind of lingering around the thoughts or ideas about it, we're going to discuss what you need to know or what you need to educate yourself in when it comes to either selling or buying property. And we're going to go ahead, Terrell, if you want to start off with, and then we'll continue from there.
Okay, hi. Yeah, so first of all, I'm a firm believer in developing strategies, and it doesn't matter if you're planning on, selling in 2 days, 2 months, 2 years, whatever it is, so that once you have a strategy, then you can, when you're making decisions along the path, you can go, does that fit with our strategy? And so it's the same thing with buying. It's just everybody has their own special equation, and so you want to know what yours is, and because everybody's a little bit different, so cousin Joe has a different situation than you have, and your friend around the corner has a different situation, and only you really know your own backstory. And so when you develop your strategy, which we would love to sit down with you and get that figured out for you, then you can, when you go, well, should we X? And it's like, well, that's in line with our strategy. So yes, no. So it's not in line with our strategy. And that one of the big keys right now, especially for sellers, is, are we going to protect our equity? And because most people have equity in their properties right now, and we've got this very strange market, and so in some areas the prices are starting to come down, in other areas the prices are stabilized, and in fact are going up a little bit. So everybody's situation is a little bit different, and so to compare yourself to anybody else doesn't make any sense. For buyers, it's kind of the same thing. Get in position, get your credit cleaned up, get whatever it is that needs to happen, because some things take longer than others when we're talking about strategy. But it's so great to be in that position, whether you're a buyer or a seller or both, to have your strategy and be ready to move forward at the shortest moment, because you have all your little ducks lined up. Ira?
Thank you, Terrell. Yes, absolutely. As Terrell is saying, we need to come up with a strategy and a plan that's aligned with the best interest of you and your family. And it starts with an idea. And if you have questions about a route that you maybe want to go into, we're more than happy to talk about it and figure out if a plan for that ultimate goal. And if you are thinking of selling, maybe it'd be wise for you to check how much equity you have in your property, your credit score. As Terrell was saying, there's so much good information out there, like Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. They offer free credit checks so that you can kind of see where you're at and start looking at the trends of the communities you want to move into. As Terrell was saying, we live in an area that is so diverse. And if you are thinking of selling in the future, follow the trends that are going on in your neighborhood or in the neighborhood that you're trying to buy, because at the end of the day, you do want to protect your equity. You do, if you're trying to move into another location, and seems that prices are going down in some areas faster than in other areas, and you want to protect that equity. If you have less equity, that means you have less money for your next investment, your next home to live in. So it's just something to look at. If you have any questions or want to talk to us or have friends, please share this video. We're more than happy to meet up with you through Zoom, in person, and call, whatever means you feel comfortable. And we're here. If you have any questions, again, our information is down below. We'll talk to you soon.